Alright guys, it's time to review every Dragon Ball game of my childhood. I'm pretty sure you guys are curious what I think of every single Dragon Ball game that came out. Not every single one, but I'm going to talk about a lot of them. So here we go. Budokai 1 had the best retelling of the original story as far as gaming with cutscenes go. Graphics were not bad at all for its time, and it introduced a wonderful battle system that would be expanded upon later on. It's not bad with the whole what-if stories either, so I love Budokai 1. It was a huge part of my childhood, and it is a solid 8 out of 10. Budokai 2. This game was a goddamn mess. I am sorry, this entire game is a giant what-if. It has a crazy story mode. The whole map system was stupid, and they expanded the roster, sure, but they had like these crazy fusions, and it just looked like a crazy mod of Budokai 1 that was made by a guy who wanted to add in like fan service and stuff. Whatever. Plus, the graphics, they took a turn for the worse, so I give it like a 5 out of 10. I really did not enjoy Budokai 2. Budokai 3 perfected the OG Budokai battle system. In my opinion, I think it's the best Budokai game of this day. Story mode was decent. It made major improvements on the graphics, and the soundtrack was absolutely amazing. 9 out of 10. Infinite World. Okay, I personally didn't enjoy this game as much as Budokai 3, but it's like an alternate version of Budokai 3. So if Budokai 3 and like Shin Budokai had a baby, this would be Infinite World. It has similar graphics, it had updated mechanics and characters, and it's a solid game, so I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Shin Budokai and Shin Budokai End of the Road, I'm gonna be covering those both in one. They were like remixes of the original Budokai games with a few changes, and I thought it was awesome for a portable handheld system. They were on the PSP and stuff like that. 8 out of 10. Great games. Tenkaichi 1. This game has one of the best intros that I've seen for any Dragon Ball game. It was revolutionary for its time. The battle system was hella lackluster, but the character roster was actually decent, and the story mode was entertaining for like a first-time modern arena-based Dragon Ball game. So I give it a 7 out of 10. Tenkaichi 2. Everything about this game is 10 times better than the first Tenkaichi. The roster, the added transformations, the battle system, the better stages, and even the adventure mode was like inspired from like the older Dragon Ball games like Budokai 3. The music in this game was absolutely fantastic. They introduced tag team battles. It was crazy. Tenkaichi 2 was a crazy game. I give it an 8 out of 10. Tenkaichi 3. 10 out of 10. This game is perfect. This is the perfect Dragon Ball game. Leave me the fuck alone. Go away. Tenkaichi Tag Team for the PSP. It was a copied port of Tenkaichi 3 with more than one character at a time because they had like tag team battles, alright? The fact that it was on PSP and they had a smaller roster is the only reason why I'm not giving it a perfect score, because it's just basically Tenkaichi 3. But I do give it a 9 out of 10. Burst Limit. Oh boy. This game is lacking a lot, okay, in terms of character, the story. I felt like the story was garbage. They reused animations and assets. It's obvious that this game is unfinished. I believe they even stated it was unfinished, so it's kind of unfair to review this game or to even judge it for the state it's in now. I feel like it's the worst of the Budokai series, but the battle system was actually pretty decent. I liked what they did with the battle system and everything. However, it's lacking in too many different areas for me to consider it like an amazing Budokai version of the game. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Raging Blast. Oh man, this was, I don't know if you guys remember, but this was a hell of an exciting time to be a Dragon Ball fan. Okay, because we hadn't gotten a 3D arena-based Dragon Ball Tenkaichi style game for a while. Raging Blast was basically a dumbed-down version of Tenkaichi 3, but it had a decent roster, it had amazing stages, they were beautiful, and not to mention that it was the best looking Dragon Ball game of its time. They also introduced some really cool mechanics like slapping away, super attacks and things like that. All that stuff it made it feel like Dragon Ball, and I really enjoyed Raging Blast. I love the music, I loved all the characters, everybody played in a unique way. 9 out of 10, everybody had something that made them special. Raging Blast 2, I disliked this game. The combo system had a preset style feel, and it ruined my expectations from any improvement from Raging Blast in general. I mean, the only thing that they really improved was the graphics. The maps look great, the characters look amazing. A lot of the fans liked this game. I personally didn't. I didn't like that, like, if you played one character, there were like another 7 or 8 characters that you could also play because they have the same combos. So it's like, I don't know, I didn't really enjoy Raging Blast 2. I give it a 7 out of 10 though. Ultimate Tenkaichi, fuck you, this game is trash. Battle of Z, this game was fun. for one day. It was maybe 2 or 3 at most. Like, this game was fantastic online on the first day, and you had a bunch of fun playing with your friends. At least I did. I enjoyed this game, but then everybody started hacking, and then, like, after you unlock everybody, only, like 5 characters are viable because they're OP as hell and everybody else is too weak. You know, it makes like 90% of the roster irrelevant. It's just, this game is, I don't know, it was ridiculous. I give it a 3 out of 10. Don't play Battle of Z. Save yourself from this pain. Super Dragon Ball Z. This game is underrated as hell. Okay, this was before esports was as really big as it is now, and competitive fighting games weren't as popular as they are today. This is basically Tekken combined with Dragon Ball FighterZ in a way, and kind of Budokai. All right. The only thing is they're minusing like the anime look, and they're going more for a manga style look. So I give this game a 7 out of 10. It originally came out in the arcade and they ported it to PlayStation 2. But if you had any competitive nature or any Street Fighter background or Soul Calibur or Tekken, this game was the game for you. I used to play this shit for hours with my friends. It was awesome, and it looks so much like the Dragon Ball manga. It was fantastic. Dragon Ball Z Sagas. This game is trash. 1 out of 10. I don't need to say anything. The whole community knows about this game. It's garbage. Revenge of King Piccolo. A dumbed down version of Dragon Ball Advance Adventure in terms of battle, but the adventure system is fantastic. Definitely a very good pickup if you guys have not played Revenge of King Piccolo. It's a good game. It's a decent play. I give it a 7 out of 10. Which brings me to Dragon Ball Advance Adventure, which is basically a better version of Revenge of King Piccolo. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Don't say shit to me, because this was an amazing Dragon Ball game. In terms of Dragon Ball, the original with Kid Goku, this game is the best Dragon Ball game ever made, in my opinion. I think that it is fantastic on the Game Boy Advance. The best side-scroller for Dragon Ball that you should definitely pick up. It is fantastic. Definitely played this game. This game is amazing. Legacy of Goku 1. This game is trash. It is garbage. The structure of this game is garbage. The music of this game is garbage. The entire ambience of this game is garbage. The battle system's garbage. This game is bad. 1 out of 10. Legacy of Goku 2. 9 out of 10. This game is fucking goldmine. What happened? Like, did they fire the guy who made Legacy of Goku 1? Because goddamn, Legacy of Goku 2 was amazing. It's an amazing game. They improved everything. They improved everything that Legacy of Goku 1 did wrong. Boost Fury is the perfect version of any form of Legacy of Goku or in that genre. Boost Fury is like Legacy of Goku 3 basically, but just everything is fine. Like, it has an amazing equipment system. Like, it's just, oh my god, 10 out of 10. Dragon Ball Origins and Dragon Ball Origins 2. These are a solid set of games, alright? But I never played the second one. I never played Origins 2. Origins 1, however, I did play, and I beat the game all the way to the end. I really enjoyed it, so I give that an 8 out of 10. I heard that with Origins 2, they improved the controller scheme. So if you guys did enjoy Dragon Ball Origins 2, you know, you guys can give it your own score, but I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Dragon Ball Evolution. This game was good. No, I swear to God, listen, hey, Dragon Ball Evolution, we all know that Dragon Ball Evolution is garbage. I like, the movie was the most disgusting thing to ever hit America in terms of Dragon Ball, okay? But the game is just Shin Budokai. It's Dragon Ball Shin Budokai. I don't know if it's Shin Budokai or Shin Budokai Another Road, but they just threw a Dragon Ball Evolution skin on top of it. That's basically what they did. It's Dragon Ball Shin Budokai with a Dragon Ball Evolution skin. But it plays fantastic because it plays like Shin Budokai. It's the exact same game, I'm telling you. Exact same mechanics, everything. So I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. It's a good fucking game. Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Alright, it is revolutionary for its time. We all know this. The mods at this time exploded for Dragon Ball, and during this time, it really expanded the community. The game did have issues, though, alright? It was lackluster online. They had, like, really weird hit detection. Even now in Xenoverse 2, like, there's just really weird hit detection. The character customization was fantastic. I know it started with Ultimate Tenkaichi, but I feel like the Ultimate Tenkaichi character customization was kind of trash. This one improved upon that, so I do give it an 8 out of 10. Xenoverse 2, okay, major improvements from Xenoverse 1, but there are still a lot of issues with hit detection, I feel like, and they could work on certain things. Unfortunately, they never do, and all they really do with this game is just milk the shit out of it. Like, this game has been milked more than any game that I have seen. So many chances, opportunities to change things with the game, and all they do is just add in DLC packs But I do admit that the mods have been what's been keeping this game alive and the community alive, and like the mods for this game is amazing. So if you are a fan of mods and just like crazy customizable things, Xenoverse 2 definitely is the game for you. 8.5 out of 10. Dragon Ball FighterZ, I give it a 1000 out of 10. If you guys don't like Dragon Ball FighterZ, there are 2 reasons why you probably don't like Dragon Ball FighterZ, and this covers like 99% of people who don't like Dragon Ball FighterZ. Reason number 1, you think that everybody who plays online is super sweaty and they try hard, and it's just no fun to play. That's what you think. This game is no fun to play. Everybody online is a fucking asshole, and they just go really fucking hard and no life this shit. Reason number 2 is that you suck. That's not because reason number 1 is not true. The reason number 2 is just that you suck, and this game is too hard for you, and you can't handle anything that's beyond 2 buttons. I'm sorry. I'm fucking trolling. So, no, actually, I'm not trolling. I'm not sorry. Yeah, you think that this game is trash. It's fucking trash because you can't handle multiple button presses or inputs and shit like that, and you think it's too difficult. It's too hard. I can't play this game. It's too hard. Okay, listen. No, seriously. Pick up a fighting game. Pick up something like Street Fighter. Pick up something like Mortal Kombat and develop the muscle memory. The reason why you're probably not good at the game is because you don't have the muscle memory, but Dragon Ball FighterZ is probably one of the best, if not the best, competitive Dragon Ball fighting games that you will ever find. If you are a type of person who likes to brag about your skill, okay, in a fighting game, Dragon Ball FighterZ is the proving grounds. They have an esports developed for this shit, okay? This game is absolutely fantastic, so you should definitely pick up Dragon Ball FighterZ. I think it is one of the best Dragon Ball fighting games. And with that said, I think I'm going to end the video there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little quick Dragon Ball game rundown of what I think about the Dragon Ball games. If you guys have different opinions, let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, give this video a like, drop a like, and show some love. But anyways, I'm Devil Artemis, and I'll see you all tomorrow with a brand new animation. Peace!